Hello, and I hope you're doing well. On this video we're going to take a look at this tornado sprayer. I've used pump sprayers and they are very useful, but this one is much better because it has an 18-volt lithium-ion battery. And it is a backpack sprayer, so you don't have to carry it around. And best of all, it holds 4 gallons. The model number on this is SMS-ASM. It does have 3 nozzle options, and it has continuous pressure because the manual one, it starts strong and then it just kind of dies down as the pressure comes down. The benefit of having this one, you have continuous pressure. Here you have a list of what is included. You have an 18-volt 2.6 battery. Then you have the charger, the inline spray handle, the carbon fiber wand, backpack straps, 5-foot hose, adjustable cone nozzle, 45-degree fan nozzle, and 0-degree Pin Stream Nozzle. The tank size is 4 gallons. The spray time is up to 2 hours. Spray distance up to 25 feet. Pressure is 45 psi. The pump type is diaphragm. Battery 18-volt 2.6. Charge time is 2 hours. And here are some of the uses: to spray insecticide, pesticide, fungicide, fertilizer, sealant, cleaner, and disinfectant. And I've used the manual pumps in most of the time for fertilizing, the sealant, disinfectants. I've also used the water-based stain for the fence. So here's this box. So there's the battery. So I like this part right here that it has the LEDs to tell you the life of the battery, and it's light. On here you can charge it here. As for this box, here's the cable to charge it. So here is the tip, so you can go ahead and put it here to charge it. And I guess you'll know it's charged once it has all the lights turned on. And here is another bag, and let me take this stuff out. So you have the nozzles here. This one is with the 45-degree, and this is the one that you can use with 0-degree. And here's the tip. And then you have this part. We'll find out what this is for. And I've taken the rest of the stuff out of the box. You have this part right here. We'll figure out what this is for. Then you have this. The handle. Then you have the wand. This is on an angle. Then you have the strap to put it on your back, and it's adjustable. I can see that right here. You can put the straps through here and they can be adjusted. So no more carrying around the sprayer. And finally, you have the hose. And I like that it has this right here, because usually if you bend the hose too many times, you'll usually break right here. So this is pretty cool. The battery goes right in here, and perhaps this is the cover so your battery stays in there safe without getting wet. So this is pretty cool. You have the on and off switch, and it's big enough. And then the strap goes back here. It's being held from all sides. You have 1, 2, and then the other 2 sides. And then finally we can open this up. And then you have this filter to prevent things from going in there, debris or anything else. So that's good that you have that there. So it looks pretty good. It feels sturdy and it's not heavy. To hold 4 gallons is not heavy. Of course, once it's filled, it's much easier to put it on your back. But you also have the handle right here to carry and put it on your back. So let's put it together and see how it works. Now if you have any questions, there's the QR code here for the operational manual. And on their website you can look at other products that they have. You could also download their manuals and see pictures and videos on how they work. You have this, where all you have to do is go through here, around here. So let me get this closer. The strap goes through here, around, and once it comes over, it goes through the second hole, the one that's down here, and then it goes through this hole, and that is it. So basically it looks like this. You can just go ahead and pull this, and this is not going anywhere. And then I like that it has padding here in the front. The bottom is a little bit different. It doesn't have the same straps. They're gonna look like this. And I'm glad you only have to do this once. So the strap is going to go through here, through the bottom. Like that, it goes through there. And then you make this part loose. And it's gonna be loose enough that you're gonna put this through here, and then it goes around like that, so it looks like this. And then make this shorter, and then you can adjust this so it can be tighter. So there, now we have it ready. And then this is soft. So let me take this off. Just want to see it better this way. And then you have this part that goes here. These two go together. And then you have the last part that goes here. And you cannot put it backwards. These two brass pieces go together. This one goes here. This right here goes down here. And then you have screws and the nuts that go in both sides, so you can put this there. Putting this together, all you have to do is put the pin through with this spring inside, and it faces this way, like that. And then once you put this together, then you're gonna put it here, like that. And then we're gonna push it firmly until the pin goes through here, and it stays that way. And then you're gonna grab these two plastics, one on each side. You're gonna put this here so it holds this down, and then you're gonna put the screw that's provided to you. So you have one here, and this will keep the door from coming off. To take off the battery, all you have to do is pull here and then pull it up to put it onto place, push it all the way in, and that's it. As for the controls, it's pretty simple. You just pull the trigger and that's it. Now here you also have this that comes back. So if you're moving it around and you have chemicals or water in there, you don't want to spray it by accident, so that's what this is for. And you can just put it back. And also, if you don't want to just keep pulling it, then you have this to lock it into place, and you keep spraying until you unlock it and then you let go. Now the battery is fully charged. Now we can unplug it in, go ahead and start spraying. So now it's ready to go to work. You have the straps, you have the battery pack, you have the door. You could also put the handle this way. All we need to do is fill it up and get to work. So now that we have the straps on, you can see from the side that you can adjust them a little bit, but these are gonna stay the same. What you're gonna adjust is the bottom ones. This is nice and comfortable. It's a little bit of a cushion, but more than anything, it has this kind of mesh that makes it breathable, because without this, your bag would be on the plastic. So with this, it breathes, so I like that. And here, to put it on, you can go ahead and put your arms around and then pull on here to make it nice and tight so it doesn't move around. And to take it off, all you have to do is pull here to make it loose and take it off. So now let's fill it up and test it out. I also like that it has this on and off switch, that it's large enough, but it's covered here so it doesn't get wet. I also like that you have here 1 gallon. Let's see if you can see that. 1 gallon. Then you have another measurement here. 2, 3, and then finally 4 gallons. So let's fill up a couple of gallons and I'll show you what it looks like. And I'll put water because it's the clearest. Of course, if you put something darker, it would probably be more visible, but let me see. So I filled it up with water and you can see the line right here. It's easy to see how much liquid you have left. Oh, and I just saw on this side you have liters. So you have 15 liters, 10 liters, 5 liters. So that's pretty cool. You have liters on one side, gallons on the other side, just in case you're used to liters instead of gallons. And once you have the top on, you can use it as a handle. So let's take it outside and see how strong this is. Make sure that you screw this together in a way where it's not crooked, because if it's not aligned, then you'll have water shooting in different directions. And also make sure that this is nice and tight, because there's a washer made out of rubber that you want to make sure that it's in there and it's nicely and tight together like that, so water is not dripping all over the place. Overall, the sprayer is very useful. It's not very loud. It does give you a little bit of a massage in your back. You have the different tips for different projects. I like that this is clear, so you know where you are with your solution or your water, whatever you're using. I also like that you have this cover that you have the battery in there and it's not gonna get wet. I also like that this battery comes off easily. All you have to do is pull here and then up. Something else that I like is that you can check the battery life. Right now you still have plenty of battery, and I was able to get rid of all the liquid that was in here without wasting a lot of battery. I also like that it's not too loud, even though I usually use headphones or noise cancelling earbuds, but anyway, still it's comfortable to wear. It's handy that you have the on and off switch right here that you can reach with your left hand, and with your right hand you can go ahead and press this, or perhaps on the left side as well. I think this is long enough that you can use it perhaps this way on the other hand, or even in the front you can use it with the left hand, but it's probably easier to use it with the right hand. Something else that I like is that the top, it has two different functions. The one of them is so you can put this up here. You don't have to carry this around. Something else is that you can carry this entire thing from the handle, and also right inside you have the filter, so you don't get anything inside that you don't want. I also like that you can lock this into place, so you don't have to keep pressing this all the time. Also, you can put this like that, so you don't accidentally spray something that you don't want. I wouldn't mind having, instead of screwing this on, perhaps one of those hoses where you pull one side and that whole thing comes apart, and then you push it in and it locks into place. I wouldn't mind that, so it would be easier. Also, it would be nice to have perhaps here where you have the space here, perhaps make a couple of pockets where I can put the tips here. Perhaps I'll do that. I'll probably put a small bag, clip it on here, leave the tips here, because there's no pockets or anything, so I can keep the tips with me at all times. Perhaps put the tips here somewhere. That would be kind of cool. It's not a deal breaker, it's just an idea. I hope this video helps you in any way. Thank you for watching and enjoy.